California's original 27 counties, Los Angeles County was established by the state legislature on February 18, 1850. Los Angeles County has the largest population of any county in the nation, more than 10 million people, a population exceeded by only 8 states. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors provides services that affect the lives of all county residents. Some of the services are law enforcement, public health protection, social services, parks and recreation, flood control, elections, cultural activities, regional libraries, recording of births, deaths, marriages, and real estate transactions. The county's healthcare system is the second largest in the nation, with 4 hospitals, 2 ambulatory care centers, 6 comprehensive health centers, 11 health centers, and more than 120 public-private clinics. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, the largest in the world, houses more than 20,000 prisoners daily. Los Angeles County provides municipal services to all 88 cities. The following was recorded live from the Kenneth Hahn Hall of Administration, downtown Los Angeles. This program is closed captioned for the hearing impaired and available in Spanish.
For the county, particularly for Department of Mental Health, I've noticed a trend the last year and a half. You don't really hire qualified clinicians. They don't really hire, they say they're overqualified. When I noticed there are several people that, like for peer specialists or, what's that other title? Like a support specialist or something like that. A simple job, and they may have the qualifications for it. If for some reason they think outside the box or they want to, or they have more than one degree, they are disqualified. This is in a year and a half. I'm talking about for mental health workers. So the hiring process and the people that you have in place that conducts the hiring process, especially for mental health, needs to do a better job. You don't want to hire sheep. You know what I mean? People who are just going to, I know you want people to just say what you do, what you say, but you got to have people that use common sense, not people that are being told every minute how to think, how to do, how to treat a person or talk to a person. That's what we have right now. So if we can change or at least up the ante for those who you feel are good candidates that can do the job, to actually hire them and not dismiss them. The California Mental Health Services Authority had the audacity to email me and told me it has come to our attention that some organizations are sending solicitations for their programs and events to a large email group. We kindly ask that you please refrain from sending emails or solicitations of any kind to this group, as causing unsought disruptions to their workflow. This is from Katie Chiquicua from George Hills, where George Hill's motto says that our mind is over your matter. We don't want a group of people who are not related to the urban plight over our matters. And to send an email stating that this group of nonprofits who were denied this grant were actually given a recommendation from Cal Mesa not to contact each other is out of order. If you're going to tell that these organizations from Los Angeles County do not deserve a mini grant that they applied, but you pull them and put all their names in a reply and then reprimand us for contacting each other, is a double insult. So I need to know where the changes are. Are we going to have relative people that are doing the hiring process? People who are relative to the urban plight. So that's really what I really want to focus on, is changing the hiring process for county, especially the mental health facilities. Thank you.
This is Robert Green talking to you from Lancaster. I live out there in the Antelope Valley. I belong to the West Valley County Water District, and I'm a board member. And I went to get water because my water's been locked off, and I have no late bills at all. And I went and got water. Mark Crosby, the general manager, called me. He said, pay your bill. My bill is paid. And he called over Brian and Lisa Valentine and see me. So that's it. And then I took the water and went home. I need it for my toilets. I need it for dishes. I need it for a lot of things. Then the sheriff comes to my place Saturday morning knocking on my door. Oh, you stole water. I said, I've been locked off and my bills are paid. Those late bills are false bills. They're not done right. And so I am a type 1 diabetic. I need water. I talked to Anna when I was down there at one time. I never heard back from her. And another guy last Tuesday called me and talked to me. And I'm trying to set up an appointment that I can bring all this evidence in and show it to Kathryn Barger and let her see what's going on. There's a lot of mistakes on these bills.
Mr. Green is over here, Mr. Robert Green from Antelope Acres, over here fighting his issue here at Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors. And we had some investigators trying to stop him from making a public comment. We just want to make sure that no one interferes with his right to comment on an issue. All right, we'll be talking to you later. Here's Joel and the city workers right here. He was talking to Allison Mendez. We'll see if she gets help. 41 days without water. Lancaster people, look at this. A senior citizen that cannot take a shower. He's refused by Barger, District 5. And this is attacking American people. And nobody's caring. And we have Joel. He's over here from Business Consumer Affairs. Some type of organized crime, government, malicious, senior abuse program where they do not help seniors. This has been going on for years. I got 6 years and I am a witness to this type of crime. We need to look into it and stop being discriminative to senior citizens. Talk to you later. Thank you. Right here, Dr. Sharon is right here in the truck. And sitting right there. And he's talking on the phone. Right there. You can look right there.
Welcome. Come on in. Hi, Dr. Sharon. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, also known as NAMI, is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to improving lives of individuals and families affected by mental illness. NAMI has been at the forefront of raising awareness and fighting the stigma through their advocacy, support, programs, research, and education. This year, NAMI Los Angeles County will be celebrating its 16th anniversary with NAMI Walks, which is the organization's annual awareness and fundraising event. The 5K NAMI Walk will raise mental health awareness and serve as inspiration to all those who have experienced or have been afflicted by mental illness. The event brings together people from all walks of life, which really highlights that mental illness does not discriminate. This is such a beautiful symbol to remind us that when someone is struggling with mental illness, they are not alone. In fact, 1 in 5 Americans live with a mental illness, so we have every reason to shed the light. I encourage everyone to join over 5,000 residents this weekend on Saturday, October 6th, for this year's NAMI Walk. I am excited and proud to attend, and I hope everyone else will as well. You can register by visiting NAMIWalks.org, and that's NAMIWALKS.org. If we are going to cure the stigma, it's going to take all of us. It is my pleasure to have NAMI's Executive Director, Brittany Wiseman, who's also my Mental Health Commissioner. We also have NAMI Walk Manager, Shelley Hoffman, and NAMI Education Coordinator, Rick Polito, and Helena Ditko from the Department of Mental Health here with us this morning in anticipation of this event, as well as Dr. Jonathan Sharon, a visionary and someone who is really fighting to break the stigma as it relates to mental illness. I'm grateful for your leadership and efforts to spark a nationwide movement, which we all have seen the direct impact in this county. So with that, Dr. Sharon, I'd like you to say a few words, and then I don't know if you want to as well. Okay, Dr. Sharon.
Thank you very much, Supervisor Barger. As I've said here before, and I'll say again, I believe that NAMI really sets the bar, certainly in the mental health field, for advocacy and what advocacy organizations can do at the local, regional, state, and national level. And when individuals come to me who have ideas and want to be a part of a movement, I always refer them to the work of NAMI over many, many years and what they've done and how powerful they are to advocate for those in need. The thing about NAMI that's so critical at the core is the fact that when we provide care to somebody, we really are providing care to them and their support group. We provide services to households. Unfortunately, in our society right now, which is, I believe, so disconnected, many people don't have a place to live or a family, and we need to go after that with and for them. But it is the household that we provide care to, and we have to recognize that it's not about individual people, it's about them and their ecosystem that we must support to promote well-being. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'd like to hand it over to Brittany Weissman, our local leader, to talk a bit more.
Good morning. Thank you. My name is Brittany Weissman. I'm the Executive Director for NAMI in Los Angeles County, and I'd really like to extend our great thanks to Supervisor Barger for her leadership in the mental health field, and to Dr. Sharon for always being by our side, and also the Honorable Board of Supervisors behind me. It's an honor to be recognized for the work of NAMI here in LA County. We're very excited to host our walk on the weekend in Grand Park, so just right down the street. NAMI makes sure to let the public know and decision makers know the experience of living with mental illness or supporting or loving someone with mental illness. Mental illness does not come with a manual, so when you're growing up and developing signs and symptoms, or your parents begin to notice something a little different in your behavior, or your spouse becomes a little more different in his or her behavior, NAMI's there to help you kind of navigate the system of mental health, of treatments, of interventions, of what you can expect and how you adjust your expectations over time to live with that loved one. There is no time that that's been more evident in terms of the need for that than here in LA County right now. And October 6th, our walk day, is when we come together, thousands of us, to demonstrate our support and understanding of the commonality of mental illness. As it's been said, it knows no bounds, it pays no respect to income or color or geography, and NAMI is there by your side to let you know you're not alone in working through the details and the struggles and the trials and the tribulations of mental illness. We provide support groups and education programs at no cost to the public, often in English and Spanish and other languages in every nook and cranny in the county. And the funds that we raise through our NAMI Walk afford us the privilege of doing that and of holding your hand. So please take advantage. If you're interested in finding out more, come down on Saturday to our NAMI Walk. Thank you so much.